Happy New Year and welcome to audio commentary done by SBK, and this good time I'm going to do a series. Okay, and we're going to jump right into it. This is between WFZ and Una. Una ZK is lost to love. He's going to be the yellow night elf player. And the tournament of this the name of the tournament that these two players are playing for is really funny. It's not ECL. Don't worry about this. It's not ECL. It's WFC, stands for War3 Forever Cup. Isn't that something else? How the Chinese can make up a freaking Warcraft 3 tournament just based on, well, for the love of a game. I don't see any other reason to make a tournament just for Warcraft. And we're gonna see Night Elf versus Undead. I don't know what stage of the tournament this replay is for. Like, I don't know if this was out of this group stage or semifinals, but this is best of 3. And these two players are chatting up about ESL tickets. You got buy 10 days ahead. That's pretty good. Anyway, we're gonna see WFG. WFC is pretty good versus Night Elf because, well, any Undead should be good against any Night Elf because of the gargoyles. If you see Demon Hunter, you go gargoyles. If you don't, if you see a warden or something, you go fiends, fiends destroyers. Maybe a few abominations later on, but that's how you do it. And this is very hard for undead, for Night Elf to expand with undead because of shade, because of skeleton scouting, and the timing. If you're a pro undead player, your timing has got to be down to the minute. So if you try to expand, then the undead is going to hit you right when you have 5 wisps in your Tango Gold Mine, and there's nothing you have that can fend off a big tier 3 undead army. And by the way, this map is called Great Lakes, a 2-player map. By the way, the ghouls are doing some scouting. I missed that. We're gonna see a warden, so WFZ saw that. I don't know what he's going to do. I think I said he retired a few weeks ago, but it looks like he's coming back. Maybe just for this tournament, at least for a little bit. Looks like the DK is gonna go creep with the ghouls, and he's gonna go after this Goblin Laboratory. Like I said, this map is the only map I've ever seen, the only pro map I've ever seen that has a lake in the middle and has a shipyard. Is that no? I'm sorry. There's 2 shipyards in the middle of the map. Look at this. I've never seen that before. Blizzard needs to giddy up and to work out some pro maps to at least get some announce some official maps, so we can get some fresh maps next year. In the next year's WCG. Anyway, it looks like Undead is gonna hit tier level 2. After that camp, along with the warden. Warden is gonna grab a sentry ward. Let's see what Undead grabbed. He grabbed a Planner's Potion. Pretty good on the DK, especially when you go DK, when you go coil heavy, and DK is gonna tank a lot of damage while trying to do some creep jack. And on the way home, you can pop this on the way home. Just heals your DK really fast. And we're gonna see maybe this is a ghoul destroyer push, even versus the warden. This is very surprising. I gotta tell you. Wardens are pretty anti-gargoyles and ghouls. You gotta go for those tier 3 or heavy units like fiends and abominations. And of course, destroyers is immune to magic. Both players are they going to buy a freaking boat? That'll make my day if they buy a boat. I'm gonna play that. I'm on a boat song, the SNL skit. But I'm pretty sure by doing that, I'm gonna have my account. Temporarily shut down for a while. Here's the dust. Warden, you cannot hide. Should have known better. You should have seen this dust on the DK. So the Night Elf is gonna get chased around. There's a little sentry ward by the Night Elf for some reason right here. I have no idea what that's for. Maybe for shade later on. But Undead's not gonna get shade for a while. And this is very standard for the Undead to pressure the Night Elf just with the ghouls. Kill that frog! Kill it! And and Night Elf really doesn't want to get Huntress at this point, because if you get Huntresses, that's 195 gold and 40 lumber down your economy, and they're really not going to be that good later on when the Liches start coming out with Nova and the Fiends start coming out in big numbers. The Huntress is really a waste of unit, so you really want to keep your tier 1 unit down. But Archers are pretty good substitute because they can hide, and they also have that ability where piercing damage and magic doesn't do as much. against them. Looks like Warden is surrounded. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't. Oh, it was. The Ancient War has to uproot. It looks like I don't think WFG lost any unit. What? He just took a whack at his Moonwell. WFG didn't lose any unit, and he's done everything he wanted to do just to keep the Moonwell mana down, keep the Warden from creeping, and at the meantime he wants to use that potion of rejuvenation. Or score rejuvenation, whatever you call that thing. Looks like WFG is gonna get. I'm sorry, Una is gonna get a shredder just in case he's facing a tier 2 gargoyle push, which I don't see a second crypt, so therefore it's not gonna be that. But it really, Night really needs this shredder if you wanna. If you don't fend off a tier 2 gargoyle push, because your wisps aren't gonna last versus say 4 or 5 gargoyles in the air, especially when you're on when you hop on a tree and the gargoyles are hovering over the tree line. Oh, it looks like the shredder is gonna go down. Let's see if that ghoul is gonna get killed. Yeah, it is, but still shredder is surrounded, and it looks like the shredder is still surrounded, and that's a level 4. That's a level 4 unit, and 400 go down the drain for the Night Elf. 400 gold, 100 lumber. That's a lot of money down the drain. I don't know what unit's going to do with it without it. Especially when you're really behind on lumber income. When you bank on the money when you're banking on the fact that you're going to have you are going to have that shredder for you. Did he cancel his tier 2 just to make more wisps? I didn't even catch that. Anyway, the WFZ is doing pretty good job. Looks like he's going to go for that mass ghouls and Destroyer push, and we're gonna see probably Lich is gonna be that has to be the follow-up hero if you're gonna do anything versus Night Elf. Although I've seen using the use of Dreadlord to neutralize the Demon Hunter. And you gotta creep the Dreadlord to level 3 though. That's absolute. If you're gonna pick Dreadlord as the 3rd hero, whoa, Ancient Ward is doing some work over here with some archers. Look at this, pretty good creeping going on here. But the Warden hits level 3, so the DK is gonna have to get out of here because level 2 Shadow Strike does not fuck around. Level 3 Warden does not fuck around. Look at this. Warden still has a 1 hero point on her. Still trying to. He still doesn't know if this is going to be a tier 2 gargoyle push. But he should have seen the gargoyles right now if it was going to be. Oh, it looks like he hired a sea turtle, a level 4 turtle. Holy crap! I think this thing has a spike shield, which is a Dreadlord. Crypt Lord ability. It returns a fraction of your melee damage. So that's pretty good versus ghouls and those melee heroes that Undead has. I think Undead has 3 melee heroes. That's most of any race. Anyway, Warden get nuked. Try to Jesus. And the DK is gonna have to get out of there. He's gonna have to TP. TP. No, dude. Warden has enough. Oh, good God. Warden doesn't have enough mana for another Shadow Strike. That's why the DK needs to get out of there. Did he get Shadow Strike before the TP or no? Okay. Okay, so he's good. So you just need to heal up. Bring the statue with you when you creep. Heal the DK and creep at the same time. Meanwhile, Warden is gonna oh, what is he doing? Is he gonna get a panda or what? Because I think panda is a must. For Night Elves versus Undead. This matchup, panda has to be the 2nd hero. It doesn't matter what you pick first. Although if you pick Beastmaster first, you want to try to do a tier 1 Hunter's Tower Rush, then you don't need a 2nd hero. It isn't impossible. But any other scenario, you're gonna have to get a panda, just for those ghouls. Against the ghouls, of course. Later on, if possible, gargoyles versus those to take care of the gargoyles. And later on, talking about if you're facing Necro Wagon, you can pretty easily breath fire those meat wagons and necromancers. DK is definitely hit level 3 right there. Lich at level 2. Might want to sell that shoe, or maybe Lich wants a hand to it. That's his. Nope, wasn't his Christmas present. WFZ didn't want to spoil him. Night Elf's gonna try to creep the Warden to level 4. Pretty well done. And looks like this area is. I think this is a red camp. Yeah, level 9. Storm Reaver Warlock. He can do, I think, Cripple, Chain Lightning, and Purge. I think this guy can do it, and he has a really a lot of chaos damage on him. You gotta go after this guy right away if you want to creep that red camp, and don't creep that camp without any tier 3 units. And here we go. We're gonna see Undead do some timing push here. We're gonna see 5 ghouls of Fiend, some skeletons which can be neutralized easily by wisps. But where is this DK going? Where? Okay, never mind. Alright, okay, Night Elf is gonna have bears out soon. Yeah, there's a bear claw, Brutal Claw Master training done. So here comes the bears. Nova Coil on the bears right away. And now the Warden needs a staff. Where is your staff? Oh my god, Warden didn't get a staff. That you can say goodbye to your bears if you don't staff your bears. And okay. So one of the bears is microed away, but looks like a bear is gonna get focused down. Hey, it's gonna get taken down. This is really a slaughter of bears. PETA is gonna send a strong word of email to WFZ after watching this game. Looks like one of the bears was saved, and he lost two out of the 3 bears were lost. And in the meantime, Undead is gonna heal using the statue, and is going to the statue. Okay, statue can heal the statue and take down the Hunter Soul for some reason. I don't know why really. And is he gonna nuke this turtle or what? Yep. There's a Nova on the turtle. Splash damage hit the bear. It looks like the WFC's DK is in trouble. He can grab a Zeppelin out of this thing here. Yep. Oh no, I'm sorry. Night Elf did. Night Elf grabbed a Zeppelin before the Undead could. So the Night Elf is gonna have level 2 Phantom Knives and level 2 Shadow Strike. This is not the way he's supposed to do it. Now there we go. Now he's gonna pick up the bear, but Web should be online the next few seconds. He's not gonna get burrow. He's not gonna get net. I'm sorry, spider web, or what do we call that thing? What is the bear doing here? What? What? Una's like, forgot about that, dude. So this is just one-sided all the way by WFZ. Level 6 Hydra. I think the destroyers can absorb magic to those split Hydras after this is killed. Let's see if it does. There's 2 more Hydras being split. I think you can absorb magic to kill these 2 that were split from the main Hydra. Anyway, there's a level 4 DK. He's gonna have to grab a TP or potion lesser vulnerability or something. This is at level 3. This is gonna be really one-sided. Warden's gonna solo this thing the whole way. He's not gonna get any panda or anything. Skeletons are gonna be sent around the map just to find any possible expansions. Or where is this going? Where is this guy going? Going to top left. Anyway, this map is really weird because there's another expansion here. Look at this. This can be reached by boat or by water or by air. So this adds another dimension to a map control. You're gonna have to control air, ground, and and water. Although controlling water isn't really, I don't think in any Blizzard game. Let's see. I know Command and Conquer made a really great effort to try to get some water play on one of the red alerts, but I don't think Blizzard is trying to take advantage of the water at all. Even Age of Empires. Remember those Viking longboats? I remember those. Those are freaking. Oh Jesus Christ! Warden, don't get dusted. There's a duster. Oh, map hacker! What a map hacker! You got a Nova Coil and you gotta absorb magic to get that invisibility out of the Warden. Warden looks like she can skip. Coil is gonna have to TP away. Holy crap! That Warden was close. Let's see. Yep. That just wasted potion invisibility, but looks like the expansion is going to be taken down. This is really hard for Night Elf to expand at this point of the game. If he wanted to expand, he should have picked up a panda. You get a little bit of map control that way if you pick up a panda, and then expand after you get a couple bears and you harass it with the level 3 Warden left and right to make sure that Undead player's eyes are on the back of the base, not where your expansion should be. Nova on the bear, and bear gets focused on right away. It's gonna kill. Second bear is gonna be killed, and the Warden still doesn't have a staff. Third bear is getting focused down, and it looks like one of the fiends is 2 of the fiends were taken down, trading against 2 bears. And there we go. We're gonna see a destroyer getting focused down right away. Where's the coil? No more coil left on the DK, but fiends are gonna be burrowed. Destroyer. All fiends are gonna be revealed, and now the fiends have nothing else to do but to fight. Warden is gonna get away, but looks like the DK is the one in trouble. DK chucked his potion of healing already. So a bear trade a fiend, not a good idea, Una. You gotta use your Wish on Ward to tank, otherwise your Wish on Ward is gonna go down for sure. That's a lot of freaking statues. Is WFG is gonna do this with destroyers? because Night Elves can just get a Asian Wind and pump some Hippogriffs. That's gonna neutralize your destroyers. I wonder if he's doing that. Nope. Una is gonna push the WFZ back, but not before he canceled his expansion. Looks like WFZ is gonna grab a push score of healing, maybe a TP. Uh-oh, Dryads are undefended. That's a bad way to die. WFZ can just push these Dryads away. Yeah, there you go. He has nothing to he has nothing to be afraid of. Here comes the Warden. About time he's gonna do some harassment or not. Nope, he's not gonna do it. In the meantime, here comes the Abominations. That's when the Night Elves is gonna start losing the edge of the game. When the Abominations cannot be countered by any standard Night Elf units. By that I mean Bears, Dryads, or I don't know, Huntresses. Nobody can counter Abominations other than Chimeras and the Hippogriff Riders, whatever you call those things. Carries the air around. There's the chain lightning, and like I said, oh, these two can bloodlust, or the necrolite, whatever that called it. There it is. That level 9 thing's gonna get focused down. He's gonna grab a spike collar. Holy crap! That's gonna be a pain in the ass, especially to take mana away from the Warden. Warden is banking on the fact that level 2 Shadow Strike and level 3 Phantom Knives are going to counter the Fiends by herself, but I don't think that's going to be the case. That's a lot of Dryads, by the way, in the Night Elf army. I think maybe the Night Elf overcommitted on the Dryads. I don't know, because the Fiends are pretty good, and Abominations are pretty good versus Dryads. There's only one bear in your army. Oh, sorry, 2 bears in your army. And one of them is going to be nuked right away, you know that. So you're going to staff one.
Our forces are under attack.
He doesn't have a staff, does he? Nope. Here comes the TP. Is he going to trap the Warden? Warden. Nova Coil the Bear. Bear is going to go down. One of them is going to go down, especially. It looks like a Fiend is going to go down as well. There's a dust. That Fiend's going to be right back up. Here's the Abomination is going to go down. Is it going to get Nova Coil? Yes. And all the Fiends are going to burrow. The Dryads needs to run around until the TP goes. Yeah, there it is. So that was a waste of TP. Okay, what happened was he traded TP. He lost 2 bears and killed 1 fiend. So you tell me who got the better advantage. And then also he hits the DK to level 5 and the Lich to level 4. That's a disaster. You can say all your units you can say bye to all your units except Dryads, because anything you make is going to be completely nuked. So WFZ can either expand or just pump fiends non-stop. There's absolutely nothing Night Elf can do about it. And it's way too late for level 1 Panda, I can tell you that, because the Panda is gonna get nuked regardless if he was a strength hero. Here we go, Night Elf. Don't wonder run your Dryads around and get killed. One of the Dryads is really low HP and is gonna get killed. Just sacrifice to the Night Elf God. Here we go. We're gonna see engagement. No or not. Nova Coil on the Warden. Nova Coil on the Bear. Actually, there's a Phantom Knives. It looks like one of the statues gets focused on right away. Now here comes the second. But the Warden hits level 6. That can be a game changer. And where's your Spy Collar? Did he sell it? He looks like he sold it. He sold his Spy Collar. Looks like these Fiends are getting Destroyers are getting focused down. Another Phantom Knives, but the Warden's kind of oh, it's still there. Okay, I'm sorry, but not for long. Pop the potion with great healing. And that is still sticking around, even though there's a Avatar of Vengeance around. But it looks like his Dryads are gonna go down for sure. These Spirits of Vengeance don't do a lot of damage. Their DPS is kind of pathetic, but 6 of them can add up. Do not focus down the Warden. Warden is gonna get rejuvenated and use the potion of healing to stay alive. And I think the Lich is gonna go down. Yes, Lich is gonna go down. I think DK passed the TP way too late, and WFZ GG's. Very well played by Una, I had to say. I thought the Una's completely done, but I think WFZ should have TP'd right after the Avatar Vengeance appeared. But still, pretty good game. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and move on to game 2.